I blocked you. Even though I know you was going to go to Atlanta, and I was like, I didn't want to know what you was doing out there. I told you, I blocked. I don't care. You're lame.
Wait, stop everything. So Cardi is blocking everyone now, and the nightmare only quickly escalates further.
And it's sad that a nigga really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. He like to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl.
Games just got dangerously exposed and vulnerable. Who exactly is she even referring to here? Wait, did Offset seriously say that after absolutely everything unfolded between them? Because what nobody seems to be connecting right now is that while Cardi B was still legally bound to Offset, still drowning in messy divorce chaos, still emotionally hollowed out, Stefon Diggs allegedly stepped forward and made his calculated move. And when Offset's own sister caught wind of it, she refused to stay silent. She stormed onto the internet and set everything ablaze instantly. This isn't just about cheating anymore. Now it's about timing, deep betrayal, and family crashing into the disaster to defend their own blood publicly. Let's finally unpack what truly happened behind the scenes. So here's the part nobody's saying loudly enough. Cardi B and Offset's relationship was already fading fast on life support. Divorce papers were filed. The trust was destroyed. Headlines became suffocating, yet they were still legally married, still co-parenting children, and still emotionally tied together in complicated ways that made truly moving forward nearly impossible.
When it comes to my marriage, I don't have the perfect marriage. Y'all know what it is. I got my vices. Offset got his vices. We're not perfect. But one thing for sure is, I'm richer. I'm successful at fuck in my career. I got beautiful kids.
Yeah, she didn't just say it behind closed doors. She said it out loud for the entire world to hear publicly. She defended Offset for years, stood beside him through scandal after scandal, risked her own reputation to protect their fragile family image from collapsing completely. And what did she actually receive in return? More humiliation, deeper disrespect, and allegedly someone slipping too close while she was at her absolute lowest point emotionally. Then suddenly, Stefon Diggs appears. Now listen, nobody's claiming Stefon Diggs masterminded some calculated takeover, but the timing? That's what has everyone whispering nervously. Because insiders close to the chaos claim Stefon Diggs allegedly started gravitating toward Cardi B while she was still drowning in the aftermath of the Offset fallout. She wasn't healed yet. She hadn't emotionally detached. She was fragile. And that vulnerability became the exact spark that allegedly ignited something intense between them behind the scenes. But here's where everything spirals out of control fast. Offset found out eventually. And when Offset discovered it, he didn't stay silent or composed. No, he hit podcasts throwing coded shade, dropped cryptic Instagram stories, and allegedly made chilling threats that genuinely left people uneasy and deeply concerned about what might come next publicly.
I ain't never met none that I left went up, so I don't like.
That exact line right there was a direct strike at Cardi B, and absolutely everyone clocked it immediately online. He showed up on the Joe Budden podcast pretending none of his former partners ever elevated after leaving him behind. As if Cardi B, a Grammy-winning, chart-dominating global force, had suddenly vanished from existence. As if she hadn't just delivered a Super Bowl performance seen by over 100 million viewers worldwide, pure nerve. But Cardi refused to let that slide quietly. She jumped onto Instagram Live and dragged him completely. She didn't hesitate. She didn't censor herself. She meant every word. And the internet devoured it whole instantly. While this circus unfolded publicly, something darker simmered privately because Offset's family was furious beyond belief. Especially his sister. Now, Offset's sister has always guarded her brother fiercely. We've watched her defend him before, clap back at critics, protect the family brand. But when she heard whispers about the Stefon Diggs situation, when rumors spread that Stefon allegedly linked with Cardi while she was still legally tied to Offset, before any divorce was finalized, she snapped. She flooded social media with subliminals repeatedly, mocking Cardi, questioning her loyalty, accusing her of victimhood while allegedly moving in shadows privately. Here's the twist. She didn't target Cardi alone. She dragged Stefon Diggs too publicly. She shared screenshots, alleged receipts, timeline breakdowns attempting to prove involvement before filings even existed. The internet erupted instantly. Some defended Cardi, insisting she deserved peace after years of betrayal. Others argued marriage still mattered legally. And amid the chaos, Stefon Diggs vanished online completely. No posts, no tweets, no statements, silence that made everything seem worse. Sources claimed his team urged restraint, fearing headlines. Meanwhile, Cardi fought back on Instagram stories, insisting timelines were twisted unfairly, and she had every right to finally move forward.
And I've really been sparing you. I've really been sparing you. You've been feeling yourself nigga because of your album and shit. And you really been fucking doing me dirty after some years that I'm up yet. Not even a thank you that I got for your.
She was clearly shattered, and you could literally hear it cracking through her voice live. Years of pretending everything was fine. Years of playing the devoted wife. Years of defending someone who repeatedly didn't deserve protection. Every ounce of that buried pain finally spilled out publicly. But Offset's sister wasn't finished yet. She escalated everything further. She began liking shady tweets aimed at Cardi B openly. She reposted mocking memes targeting her character. She even went live herself once, laughing at the chaos, claiming Cardi believed she was slick, but ultimately got exposed badly. That's when fans began choosing sides aggressively online overnight. Cardi's loyal fanbase, the Barty Gang, charged into battle immediately. They resurfaced ancient receipts of Offset's betrayals. They reminded everyone about the Selena Powell controversy, the pre-scandal, the rolling loud fallout. They argued Offset's sister lacked credibility since her brother allegedly cheated for years nonstop. Yet Offset's family refused to retreat publicly. They uploaded nostalgic photos of him and Cardi during better days, captioning them "Real Ones Remember" and "Before the Fake Love." They attempted to frame Cardi as untrustworthy, as the one who betrayed family loyalty entirely, someone who smiled in public while allegedly moving differently in private shadows. Through the storm, Stefon Diggs remained silent publicly. That silence fueled speculation further. People wondered if rumors were true, if he actually linked with Cardi while she was still married, if his quietness was guilt disguised as professionalism. Then the Super Bowl arrived unexpectedly. Cardi performed during halftime flawlessly before millions worldwide. But she exited early and viewers noticed quickly online. Meanwhile, Pri, the same woman allegedly tied to Offset's ugliest scandal, was spotted inside Stefon Diggs' VIP section wearing official WG credentials, laughing with insiders like she belonged there. The internet erupted again. Was Stefon Diggs still seeing her secretly? Did he invite her personally? Did Cardi know already? Is that why she suddenly left? Or was something else unfolding backstage that nobody caught on camera yet? Because insiders began whispering there was tension behind the curtains, a confrontation that never made it to the broadcast, a moment that could change everything if it ever surfaced publicly.
I blocked you, even though I know you was gonna go to Atlanta, and I was like, I didn't want to know what you was doing out there. I told you, I blocked. I don't care. You're lame.
Cardi B was officially done. She blocked Offset completely. She unfollowed Stefon Diggs without hesitation. She went live again, her voice raw and unfiltered, declaring she was utterly exhausted from being played repeatedly. Exhausted from endless disrespect. Exhausted from giving second chances only to be burned painfully over and over again. Meanwhile, Offset's sister posted a crying laughing emoji with the caption, "Told y'all." Like she somehow anticipated the entire explosive fallout, like she'd been waiting for Cardi to stumble publicly so she could smugly declare, "I told you so," as if timing everything perfectly. But here's the real twist that's blowing everyone's minds: the timing of all these events. Think carefully. Cardi leaves Offset after enduring years of public humiliation, heartbreak, and betrayal. She finally begins to move forward with someone new, and suddenly that someone allegedly becomes involved while she is still technically legally married. Offset discovers this and immediately goes scorched earth, launching public attacks. His sister doesn't hesitate to join the chaos, fanning the flames further with calculated posts. Then the Super Bowl arrives, and Pri appears suddenly in Stefon Diggs' VIP section, perfectly placed for maximum attention. Now Cardi looks trapped in the narrative, as if she has been forced straight from one messy disaster into another, with no respite. It almost feels orchestrated deliberately. Maybe Offset fully understood the storm he would ignite by going on that podcast. Maybe his sister knew exactly what impact her posts would have. Maybe Pri's Super Bowl appearance wasn't a coincidence at all, but part of a calculated setup to escalate the drama. We're not claiming there's a full-blown conspiracy here. But the optics? Absolutely devastating for everyone involved. Because at the end of the day, Cardi is the one who endured the most public pain. She defended a man who didn't deserve it, loyally and tirelessly. She was cheated on repeatedly, humiliated repeatedly, and disrespected repeatedly in ways that left her emotionally drained. And when she finally tried to rebuild her life, to reclaim her happiness and move on, she got dragged publicly again, as if simply surviving wasn't enough. The weight of all that scrutiny, betrayal, and calculated chaos has left her standing in the eye of a storm that's only just beginning to rage.
And it's so crazy that I gotta go fucking internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take it seriously. And I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of it.
She's completely drained. And honestly, who could blame her? Years of chaos, betrayal, public humiliation, it would crush anyone. So where does this leave us now? Cardi B and Offset's divorce still hasn't been finalized. Stefon Diggs remains silent, refusing to comment. Offset's sister is still actively posting subliminals, stirring speculation and tension. Pre continues lurking in the shadows, making her presence felt without even speaking. And the internet? The internet is mercilessly dissecting every move, every cryptic word, every single Instagram story, piecing together timelines and motives like detectives hunting for clues. This story is far from over. Not by a long shot. With Cardi B and Offset, closure never comes easily. There's always another explosive chapter, another leak, another live session to watch unfold, another family member waiting in to stir the pot even further. And honestly, the world will be glued to their screens when it happens, because this level of drama is hypnotic. You simply cannot look away. Every public move, every private whisper, every calculated post adds layers to a storm that refuses to calm. It's messy, it's raw, and it's the kind of spectacle that keeps everyone watching, heart racing, waiting for the next jaw-dropping revelation.